Okay. So at the heart of your reading, you have got the Seven of Pumpkins, which is the same as the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pumpkins talks to me about the hard work you've been doing on something. You've been putting in a lot of hard work, but I feel as if for some of you, you aren't feeling the return that you thought you were going to get a wee bit faster. For some of you, I feel this is like a fitness or health regime you have started. I think for some of you, this is like you've changed your diet, you've started your exercise, and you expected a bigger weight loss or fitness level or whatever it is for you. But I just feel as if you're getting a bit bored because it's not happening quick enough. The cards are saying, like, don't allow that to happen, keep going. You will see developments happening. You know what they say, the longer it takes for weight to go off, the longer it takes for it to go back on. So don't that this is just saying to me, don't get disheartened with that if that's, speaking to some of you out there. For others of you, I feel as if this is a job. I feel you've been working really, really hard. And I just feel things aren't, slotting into position the way you wanted them to. Again, just keep going with it. There's only one out of place here. So you're nearly there. You've got these all lined up and it's just that one. So keep going with that. What's crossing you is the Eight of Bats, which is, excuse me, which is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords I call my ego card, right? So the ego card keeps in when you start doubting yourself. So for some of you out there, there's doubts about, I can't do it, I'm not smart enough, I can't get that job, I'm too fat, I'm too thin, whatever it is, all these things, like when you're a wee girl and you say, or a wee boy and you say, I want to be a surgeon, say, and someone goes, oh, I don't think you're academically smart enough to be a surgeon. This is the kind of thing, it starts off as a wee silly thing when you're wee and it grows and grows. This could also be like a self-image thing going on here. It's all to do with self-entrapment. So really, no one else sees what you're seeing. No one else thinks what you're thinking, because it starts as a wee toty thing and then we escalate this in our mind. So you're needing to kind of try and find a new mindset about whatever this is holding you back, because this is what's blocking you from moving forward. At the base of your reading, you have the Magician. So the Magician talks about having all of the tools to be able to manifest anything that he wants. He's trick of the hand, he's trick of the eye. He can do like anything without people really even noticing. So again, this is relating to this. However this card is affecting you, the Magician is here to tell you, you can do anything you want to do. You can manifest anything you want to manifest. This is fake. This is false. This is no longer serving you a purpose. You need to get out of this and become this magician who can do whatever he wants to do with ease. At your past position, you've got the Six of Pumpkins, which is the Six of Pentacles. So this just speaks about you being generous, giving, being charitable. For some of you out there, I would say you need to be able to receive as well. You can give, but another gift of giving is receiving and being thankful. So for some of you out there, I feel as if people give you something and you're like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Don't say that to them, because you're stealing that gift from them of giving. Just say thank you, accept it, receive as well as give. People are wanting to give to you, but they know you're not very good at receiving. So just accept what's given and thank them, and that's enough. There's nothing else that needs to be said about it. For some of you right now, I feel as if there's a deep sadness, a deep sorrow. Some of you have got a heartache. For some of you, I'm feeling there could have been a separation, a split up, a relationship breakup. I feel that for some of you, there could have been a third party involved. in a relationship and that's why you've broken up. For some of you, I feel as if there could have been an actual loss and they could have went quite quickly and suddenly, um, and it would have been a heart-related illness. I feel as if it was a shock to who, that this happened to that person. I also feel like he was. I'm feeling it was a man, and I'm feeling he wasn't that old, and I feel as if it was a heart-related illness, and it was a utter shock to everybody about them. And I'm sorry if that is someone out there and you have suffered that loss. I'm sorry for that. Um, and I'm getting that you feel he was taken before his time, and I'm just feeling that everything happens in divine timing. Um, so in your future position, you have got the Seven of Imps, which is the same as the Seven of Wands. So you've been defending yourself for some reason. I feel for some of you, you are defending your home. I feel as if for some of you, you are just defending yourself. I don't know if this is in like a verbal attacking or for some of you, I feel this is racial. That is so bad. And I hope you're not in the position that you're having to defend your home like through racial stuff. I feel like it's been quite heated for some of you. I feel as if it is near the end. Whatever's going on here is near the end. And over here you've got Judgment. So the Judgment card speaks to me of a second chance and uprising. It speaks of you getting your just deserve, like what you put out there is what you get back. And I kind of feel as if these are going together and saying like this is nearly finished with you. If you've been going through a hard time and having to defend yourself for some reason, this is nearly finished. You're getting to stand up. You've stood up against them. You've stood up strong, showed them what you're made of, and judgment is coming. So they will be judged on their actions as you are you. In the position of yourself, you've got the Page of Ghosts coming in, which is the Page of Cups. For some of you, this will be an offer of love, and it will be a surprise. You won't think this person was ever interested in you. I think for some of you, it will take you by shock. And I think for some of you, you will be delighted because you felt that same way about them, but you didn't want to take that forward in case they didn't feel that way about you. On top of that card, you've got the Five of Ghosts, which is the Five of Cups. So for some of you, I feel as if the Five of Cups speaks about a loss, you being sad about a loss. So I don't know if the offer of love is going to come at a time where you felt a loss. And it will be good timing for you. It will be the support you need. It will be, it could be that you felt a loss and this person's came to comfort you. For some of you, I feel as if this is someone you've messaged about a loss and then they've came and something, something's came out of that, something's developed from that. But I definitely feel for a lot of you, this is an offer of love coming. For some of you, I would just say it's in a support system. Someone's coming in to offer you support if you're already married or in a couple. In the position of your environment or other people, you've got the Ten of Bats. The bats are swords. This is the Ten of Swords. So this is you feeling as if somebody's kind of stabbed you in the back. Somebody's betrayed you in some way. I actually feel as if the Ten of Swords is like, it's like a show of your strength, because even though you've been stabbed in the back and even though you've been betrayed, it's a 10. It's a completion, an end of a cycle and a renewal, like a beginning of a new cycle. So she's not dead. This person lying here is not dead because of, the 10. She's going to get up and she's going to walk away stronger. And I feel that's what's happening with some of you. I feel as if the ones that are having to defend themselves, this is definitely coming to an end. This is telling you that the end is near and there's a new cycle starting. And the judgment card is saying, like, it's like an uprising. You're going to get a second chance. You're going to get a new beginning here. In your outcome card, you do have a choice to make. You've got the Two of Bats, which is the Two of Swords. So this speaks to me of there's a decision to be made, and you're not ready to make the decision yet. I feel as if you could make the decision if you wanted to, but you're choosing to either ignore the situation, ignore the fact that there's a decision to be made, or you're waiting for more facts before you can actually make the decision. You've got the Queen of Cups here, so the Queen of Cups might come in to help you. Cups are a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This would be a lady over 45. I feel she's fair hair, fair skin. She's compassionate, loving, caring. She's usually willing to help anybody that needs a help. She could be a therapist or a doctor or arty. She's always ready to help and care for people. This could be someone coming in to help you make that decision, whatever that is. And with her, she brings in the Ace of Pumpkins, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be money. If you make the decision here, this could be a new beginning of money coming in. The Ace is a 1, which is a new beginning. It's creativity, it's inspiration. And it could be like a windfall or a legacy, but an increase of income or an increase of money coming into you. So basically it's telling you that this decision has to be made, whatever this is to you. The Queen of Cups or ghosts could be coming in to help you with this decision, and this would lead to new finances or an increase of income of some sort. I'll pull your romance card and see what comes out of that. Let's see. Oh. So the first card I've got is flirt. So those of you that are single, the cards are telling you to flirt a wee bit. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So get out there and start enjoying yourself. Go out, meet people. Be a wee bit, think it back when you were 17, 18 and you were a giggly teenager, and, flirt a wee bit, have a good time. For those of you that are in a couple, well, it never does any harm to have a wee flirt and, bring things back to life a wee bit. So that's a good card, either you're in a couple or you're single. Sorry about my dog, you can hear barking there. The next card says, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So for some of you who are single and you are looking, the cards are saying that you've already met the right one that you should be with. So if you've got an idea of who that is, then you need to start flirting a wee bit more and let them know your feelings so that they can reciprocate them. For some of you that have been having a hard time in your marriage, shh, buddy. I feel as if he is the one for you. The next card I've pulled is separation. So you could be having a hard time if your partner works away, and there's long times where you are separated. He could be in the military, he could be offshore, he could be doing a job, that's a lot of travelling. This can put a strain on families, especially if there's young children involved and everything. So this could be what the separation, comes in and makes things difficult for you. So we're back to flirting, send them messages and I don't know what they do now, texting and go on camera with them and flirt with them, keep that spark going. For those of you that are single, but you are looking, the separation thing could be separate yourself from constantly looking for someone to pull in, because sometimes um, when we're looking for somebody to be in a relationship with and it doesn't happen fast enough, we come from a place of lack and we start thinking, I'm never going to meet MD and all this, you know, is there MD out there for me, kind of thing. So what it means is just separate yourself away from that. Let things flow the way they're meant to flow, you know, let things just happen naturally. Be a wee bit flirty. This could be somebody that you already know, that you've already met, and they're feeling the same way about you that you're feeling with them, but you haven't put anything across to them that says, I like you. So, you know, just have a wee look and see how you're presenting yourself, if you're open to receive love coming in, and how you could up your game a wee bit. So I hope this has been of some help to some of you out there. And I hope you liked my wee Halloween cards, just to make it a wee bit fun. I'll leave it there for today. So I'm sending you blessings, love and light. Bye.